Sadhguru, every time we have some submission, me and my friends would plan in advance and we would try to stick to it. But somehow, ultimately, it happens that we end up finishing it in the very last minute. So before I used to think like why I wasn't starting it early or why I couldn't finish it early. But then I realized that almost everyone around me is doing the same thing and everyone is procrastinating. So my question is then, what's the reason? Why do we knowingly procrastinate?
See, the longing that you had when you wanted to get into the institute, you have not maintained that longing. Please sit down, it's okay. You have not maintained that same level of longing. How badly you wanted to get in. If you maintain the same level of longing, you would prepone everything that you're doing. Slowly, you slacken up and other things interest you, education sinks down a little bit. If you're doing something that you really want to do, will you prepone or postpone? Will you prepone or postpone? You'll prepone. If love is in the air, will you prepone or postpone?
Prepone, surely.
Prepone. So in a way, intellectually, knowledge is a love affair. It's really a love affair. If you get involved, it'll become much bigger love affair than emotional love affairs. So if you conduct your education like a love affair, that you're really involved, then you will always prepone, not postpone. But if you finish too early, that means your faculty is not setting you tight enough time. They must set more stringent time, because this is the time of your life where you have to learn how to stretch yourself physically, mentally, in every possible way. Otherwise, life will crack you when you go outside, unless you find a government job for yourself. Otherwise, anything else you take up in your life, if you do not know how to physically and mentally stretch yourself without breaking, then life will break you somewhere. So, education time, the time of being youthful, is not a leisure time. Unfortunately, this may sound like this, a little difficult for you, but you must come and visit and see how it happens. These children came and performed here just now, the Kalari, and we have a home school. All these are 7 days of the week school. We have planned 4 to 5 days in a month as activity days which the children won't know. Someday, it will be, instead of academics, it'll be some other kind of activity. But those activity days are more intense than the academic days. When you're growing up, when you're young, you should not be thinking about leisure. Unfortunately, this culture from United States has come, what is that, TGF? Thank God it's Friday. So if you're going to enjoy only weekends and weeks, you're going to suffer. That means you're doing something that you have no love for. I'm asking, why the hell are you doing it? Why the hell are you doing something that you don't care for? Because it's your life. Your life is just a certain amount of time. If you're doing something that you don't care for, that means you don't even see that your life is precious, isn't it? I'm asking, is your life precious? If it's precious, you must invest it in what truly matters to you. If you invest it in what truly matters to you, you will always prepone, not postpone.
Very often in lives, we come across crossroads where we are compelled to choose between two options which were equally pleasing. For instance, I just graduated my BTech this year and I had a few options. I had options to do MS in Cornell and Johns Hopkins University abroad, or to do a PhD here at IIT Bombay. My heart was leading me towards the US lifestyle, but my brain told me that this is the right thing, a PhD at IIT Bombay is the right thing for my career. But every time, evidently I'm here at IIT Bombay, but every night when I go to sleep, I fantasize and I think about how my life in the US would have been, how, I wonder how it would have been. So when I'm at such a stage, could you tell me what exactly this conflict of interest is? What should I be doing?
See, we must understand this. People are always thinking, when it comes to education, career, choice of partners, marriage, at various points, what is the best thing to do? Let me tell you, there is no best thing to do in the world. Really, there's no best thing to do. Even if you take a very simple thing and put everything that you have into it, if you throw yourself into it, it could become a great thing. Is it the best thing? No. There is no best thing, because how do you decide what is best? What I'm doing is best or what you're doing is best? There's no such thing. Is spiritual process the best thing or chemical engineering the best thing? It'll be foolish even to ask that question, isn't it? It is just that if you throw your life into something, it can become a great thing. So don't look for best things because you'll waste your life always wondering what's the best thing. People come to me, they've been married for 35 years, have 3, 4 children. Sadhguru, I don't know if I made the right choice. I said, well, it looks like you've not been thinking, you've been acting 4 children. So, till the end of your life, you can go on thinking, what is the best thing, what is the best thing? There is no best thing. Whatever we put our heart and soul into and do it, it's a great thing. It may be a simple thing in somebody else's eyes, but in our experience, it's a great thing, and that's what we should do.